This is 6.4, work together, or notes, excuse me, notes. We're just going to post and put these adjusting entries into the general ledger. So we're going to journalize and post these adjusting entries. So we've done these adjustments last in 6.3, where we accounted for how many supplies we used, which is our adjustment. We're taking those supplies out of the asset so that we can show the next fiscal period over here in the balance sheet. Our fiscal period is up-to-date balances of our asset supply. Supplies expense represents what we use, so we have a debit credit adjustment that we did in 6.3. That doesn't change. Remember, the worksheet's a planning tool, so that doesn't change the accounts. We have to then go to our journal, and we need to write adjusting entries, and then write these adjusting entries down. I'm not sure why they have companion written here. If it's supposed to be supplies expense, but what we're trying to do is, these is a planning tool. We planned it. Now we have to do it officially because the journal is a permanent record. Then we can post these. That will officially get supplies to be lower and going into the next fiscal period, and then the supplies expense will be shown to be used. Journal entries recorded to update general ledger accounts are adjusting entries. This just talks about how this is a planning tool. However, these adjustments need to be journalized to make it official. Where do we get this information? Where do we get adjusting entries information? We get them from the worksheet, and they must be posted. You'll see here that posting these then makes the supplies expense and supplies their new updated balances. So being able to post these allows us to update them officially. This is the planning tool. The journal entry is adjusting. This should say supplies expense. The same can be done for prepaid insurance. Again, we made the adjustment. We planned it out. We use insurance every month. So to lower the insurance, we must credit it. Matching expenses with revenue is insurance expense that needs to be debited. This shows how much we use to make that money. Again, we plan it out here. That's where we get the information from to journalize it. You get it from the worksheet, and then you just go ahead and post. And I forgot to mention last time, it's the 30th, it's first, last day of the month, either 30th or 31st, unless it's February. We will have the last day of the month is when we do these adjustments. So you can see we debited supplies expense and credited the asset for what we used in supplies. And now we're taking the information from our worksheet, and we're doing the same for insurance. Insurance expense is debited, and the asset prepaid insurance is lowered with the credit. Again, you can see this in the T accounts, and they just talk about it there. But this is permanent. This is the planning tool. We need to do this in order to get them updated. Once you're done by journalizing, then you must post these. And you can see that you posted it to get the updated balance of $90 in the asset. We had $900 insurance. We posted a credit of $150, so this gets us the updated balance. These numbers, the on-hand value of supplies and insurance. And then we debit insurance expense and supplies expense. Again, planning and entering worksheets does not actually change them. We must make the adjusting journal entry and then post them. That's all she wrote.